Can it end? Can it end? All right. We have different, kind of like a detour set. We're going to open up this box here of the 2014 Megaton, but I do still have the, what is it, 6, 8? I have the 8 Phantom Rage boxes from the last video. So we're going to open up all of these, and I'm really just going to kind of use this box here as some more extra storage, because I think we're kind of running out of space. And we'll be able to put some cards in here. Whatever we, can't pull, or whatever we decide we're going to sell, most of those things will be going in here, but there is a platinum rare Bujin that is also in this set, so we might be able to use something in here. In the last box that we opened, I think we did, I don't know if we pulled a Coach Soldier, but Coach Soldier is one of those cards that we could also potentially use, but if we don't pull it, then I guess it really won't matter in the long run. So I'll take out all of this extra packaging that's really just here, and it's taking up all this extra space just to hold that many amount of packs in here. In fact, I could probably fit all of the packs in here and still have a lot of extra space left on the side. So we're gonna open up our packs. I'll shuffle up, I guess, the 8 of these, but they all came from the same box, so it's not like I'm gonna really get anything different. We did pull the secret rare and the ultra rare in the last episode. We unfortunately didn't really plus, so there's not really much that we can get from that. But I'm hoping, since I guess 2/3 of that box was Virtual World and Dual Avatar, we can hopefully or potentially get some really, really good cards. So I have 2. There we go. I'm going to split this up kind of into 3. So for every 2.5 packs, I'll open up 1 mega pack there. And we'll start off first with this mega pack or mega tin pack. I also do have this, but no, I don't think there's really much of what we need in here. So I'll save this sort of thing for later. Maybe I might give this away. A little giveaway. So our first 2014 pack, let's see what we get. There's a lot of cards in here. We have Fire King Avatar, Garanix, Sonic Boom, Dododo Buster, Abyss Scale of Mizuchi, Battle and Boxer Gardener, Snake Fortress, Dua Barrel Wall, Bujin Arsuda, Downerd Magician, Skill Prisoner, Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast, Magnum Shield, Collapse Serpent, Dragon Lynx, and Bujin Wolf, and also Ghost Trick Vanish. Interesting. There was a Bujin Ultra Rare in there. I don't think we can even, I really feel like we can't use any of that. As you guys can see, I'm just going to use the box here right now just to toss away some stuff. Banquet of Millions, Dogmaticism, Mutant Cry, UA Man of the Match. We have a long Free Range Monsters, Infernity Wildcat 1 or 8. I have a question for everybody here in the chat, and also kind of like here in the comment section. How do you guys feel about them removing rares from booster packs? I honestly feel like it was more of a mistake. It's just like, we don't want to take all the time to give some of these cards a rarity. So instead, we'll just make everything else common. Well, we got our second ultra rare. Our first ultra rare last time was My Hime Lulu, and our second ultra here is going to be Dual Avatar Empowered Kongyo. Very, very interesting. Another Charge into the Dark World. Really, really good card for Plunder Patrol. If you're thinking about making some sort of Plunder Patrol variant, at least I feel like it's a good card to have. But again, obviously mainly works for Dark World. It can also work for, I believe, Fabled, right? Aren't Fabled fiends? Correct me if I'm wrong. Mama, the Fairy Dragon, Raid Raptor, Gigi, Ungyo. I might as well make sealed only dual avatar at this point. Qinglong, Silver Sheller. We are all set on all of our Silver Shellers. I don't think I need another Silver Sheller anytime soon. So it kind of looks like we're going to have to rely on that third Phantom Rage box just to open up to see if we can get some more Tri-Brigade stuff. Super Defense Robot Leo. We have Googly Eyes, Vampire Kingdom, Giga Lancer, Mythic Tree Dragon, 5 Brothers, or is that 5 or Fire? No, this is 5. Okay, for a second I thought it said Fire. Anyway, 5 Brothers Explosion. This is basically a Fire Fist card. Traptrix Mermelio. Ooh, number 107 Galaxy Eye Tachyon Dragon. Very nice. Mobius, the Mega Monarch. That's actually really cool too. We also have a Fire Formation Gyoko. Bujinji Centipede, Super Defense, Rise Bell, Fishboard Archer, really good for, some of the Deep Sea Diva support, and Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Caribou, for people that like to have different pronunciations. Anyway, back into the Phantom Rage, hoping, you know, waiting, really thinking, like, you know, can I just get a Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault or something? But no, at this point, you let me know in the comments at this point if you guys would like to see a dual avatar, right? Sealed only. We might as well, with all these damn dual avatar cards that we just pulled in this box. I'll have to watch the video back of like the last few episodes, go back to like episode 5 and see how many dual avatar cards we got from that. And ooh, our second secret rare is actually something we can use. Holy cow, Alpha the Master of Beast. You know, I think we actually do need 2 of him, but getting 1 so far is actually really good. This is the best pull so far of this entire set. I don't think there's anything else in here that like kind of makes up for this, but this kind of like this almost makes up for the crappy box that we got. So, Alpha Master of Beast, we can definitely use him. I'm gonna put him over here on the side. I know he's kind of like in the glare there, so let's lean your boy up here, see if he'll stay up. There we go. And Alpha the Master of Beast, that's actually really good because his effect is also synergenic with Reborn Tengu. If we send Tengu back to our hand, we'll be able to get him summon another Tengu from our deck. But yeah, not bad at all. A Gizmek card. I know they're making, or rather at this point, the Gizmek stuff probably is more out by now. But yeah, they're making a Gizmek, I guess, archetype deck? I don't know. But they've given them enough scattered support where it's like, here you guys go. You can finally have some more concrete stuff. But we'll have to see what they do with that. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Wolf. We have Leo, we have a Secret Druid, Aerial Recharge, Mermail, Abyss, Osea, another Monkey, Buffalo, Scramble, I think this is a Phantom Beast card, Mistake, another really good trap card. Neither player can add cards from their deck to their hands. Really good. Constellar Sombre. Then we have Gorgonic Guardian, really good for, well, it's not a reptile, it looks like a reptile card, should have been. Will-O-Wisp, Secret Druid, and Mystic Water Dragon, Kaio, and then Vampire Grace, and I think we're back at the start there. So, nothing that we could possibly use in that set. I think we almost ended off everything, right? We pulled our Alpha, we got our Lulu, yeah, I think that's really it. I don't think there's anything else that we are probably gonna get. Ooh, a Raiders Knight. Wait a sec, I think we pulled, this might be the 3rd Ultra, which means that the last card in here, the last pack, might actually hold that last Ultra. But Raiders Knight is actually another really good card. If anybody's thinking about making any rank 4 cards, or if you have, what's that card? Arc Rebellion, Exceed Dragon. Like, this is a good card to, like, kind of just boost into that. So, this card here should be an ultra rare, I believe, I think. Or rather, I hope. Let's see. Magical Broker, Tri-Brigade Nerval, really good. Tri-Brigade Standoff. Okay, we got 2 Tri-Brigade cards. Mutant Fusion, Raid Raptor Heel Eagle, Virtual World GG, Dogmaticism, and this is the last card. It's a trap. Could it be Underdog? Oh, no. It's Virtual World Gate Chu Che. Or Chuche, yeah. So, all in all, that last box of Phantom Rage was not the best, but we did plus getting a really good card that we can actually use in the deck. All of the other cards are most likely going to go into the binder. Half of these, if not all of them, are just going to be sold off. So if you are interested in any of those, make sure that you join us on our streams. We usually stream Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Weekends are on and off. It really just depends. From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and onwards. But again, I guess, you know, it's better to have 1 alpha than 0 alphas. So we'll put them in the deck and we'll see what else we can do to the changes. So let's get into that. Alright, so our first duel is up against an opponent named Sixer. He's actually running a Monarch deck here today. And it's pretty interesting to see kind of like how we're able to play against our opponent. The hands really aren't that good. Even with the alpha in our deck, it's still a bit slow to start, per se. So we're going to just start off first with the Defensive Changban. If I can at least get out some of the Ancient Warrior cards, I'll be able to capitalize on my combos. I did draw the Tri-Brigade Nerval, but unfortunately he's not really going to do that much in regards to our overall assistance, because I believe we only have the Nerval with us right now. We still need the Fractal, and we're going to eventually need to get some Blazing Vortex in order to buy, Tri-Brigade Kit to finish off our deck. But we also still need Farragut as well. Anyway, deck stuff aside, I'll show you guys the final deck, or rather where the deck is currently and where the deck will be in its final state a little bit later. But right now, we're actually able to get off a pretty good combo. So using Tri-Brigade Nerval and then sending the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven, we're able to use Darumadal's effect to get our 10 key from our hand. 10 key is going to allow me to get Sunmo. But again, as you noticed, we sent Nerval, but there was nothing left for us to search. We do need to get the other Tri-Brigade monsters, because if I was able to get Karis, I could have summoned it with the 3 Beast Warriors that I have in my hand. So now we're just kind of fiending on our Darumadal, hoping that he will survive any other oncoming or oncoming attacks. But Call by the Grave is pretty much all I have left, so I'm just going to negate one of his... I believe it's Eidos, the other Monarch card, and now we're finally able to get into our combo. So, Call by the Grave, you know, it's a 1-up, but it helps us out. We're going to then, I believe we're going to normal summon the Sunmo. The best, or rather the optimal strategy here is to try to get as many Ancient Warriors on the field as possible. The biggest unfortunate part here is that we do need the double Dragon Lords. That would be another really good card to help us kind of just like overplay our combos. Double Dragon Lords allows me to search for any Ancient Warrior monster, or rather Ancient Warrior card, so we can get the spells and the traps as well. Plus, once per turn, I can send 1 card to the graveyard to then kind of like send 1 card on my opponent's side of the field back to the hand. Now, the biggest problem with that is that that card is in Rise of the Duelist, so it's going to be damn near impossible for us to get it. Hopefully, it gets reprinted, but either way, I believe we still have this in the bag. Sunmo and Zhang Yuan with the destruction and bouncing effects, plus the Darumadal, which will recycle any of the cards in our graveyard. We're able to pretty much stop any and all Monarch plays, and I think that that actually seals us the deal. But let's see how the rest of this duel goes forward. I believe he plays the Monarch's Storm Forth, or Storm Forth is, I believe, what the card is called, tributing one of my cards to then summon out the Giant Zaborg. Unfortunately, Zaborg can't use its effect, but we do have Changban Bridge to summon out Liu Xuan. Now, here's the cool part, because Liu Xuan and Sunmo, when they're both on the field, they kind of initiate a lock. It's very similar to like the old Command Knight lock, which basically means my opponent can't attack. So we're going to activate Raven's effect off of Sunmo to get Tensu. I'll special summon Zhang De, which will then allow me to bounce the Zaborg back to my opponent's hand. He'll get his trap card, we'll then ash that, and then kind of to prevent him from getting any other cards back to his hand. We'll attack with Zhang De, and then Sunmo will win us the duel. Our second match here is a very, very interesting one. Now, we're basically facing off against Drytron, but it's a lot different than what it seems. So the first duel that you saw there, obviously we're not dueling that person. Dark Joey 94 is actually going to be our real opponent here. And it's a very interesting Drytron deck. I'm not going to give it away. I'm actually going to let it all play out so that way you guys can see the rest of the effects. He activates Drytron Nova after adding the Ben 10, allowing him to summon another Drytron. Now, normally I would think, okay, oh, he's just going to go for the Giant Ritual. But what I'm finding out is that a lot of Drytron players don't play the Giant 4,000, 5,000, whatever the heck they're called, Giant Rituals. Instead, he's going to go for Vanities. I believe that's Emptiness. Either way, it prevents me from special summoning, so I can't really do anything. However, I do have the Dark Ruler no more. I think that it's going to be important for us to keep that at 3, just because we really need to prevent our opponent from doing most of what they can do. Kind of turns the deck into a going second main deck, but either way, we can still kind of pop off with the effects that we want. So we end up summoning out the Zhang Yuan. Dark Ruler prevents me from doing any damage, but I do at least have some protection from Sunmo. Now, he activates the Instant Fusion, summoning out the Millenniumized Restrict, sending that to summon Anima. Of course, you don't put your cards in the zones that Anima can target, so Anima takes Zhang Yuan. He activates another Nova to get another Drytron back to his hand. He'll send that one to the grave to bring the other one back from the grave. And then he adds a, I believe, I wasn't able to catch the ritual that he was able to add. Oh, Cyber Angel Natasha. Alright, so he'll gain the life points from his monster's attack, and basically, or rather from half of the monster's attack. So he'll target the Relinquish Anima, gain about half of that, putting him back at 8,150. And this really isn't looking too good, because when Drytrons are able to combo off, if you've ever seen any video by 5th Rate Duelist, shout out to 5th Rate, they're pretty much able to overthrow or overrun any other field, regardless of what we have. So he ends up taking control of Sun Mo, and now we're really in trouble here because he can go straight for game. He has enough monsters there with different attributes, and I think that this is where he's going to actually go off and summon, yes, that's correct, 5-headed Link Dragon. Holy cow, I can't really destroy it, but it's very impressive that he was able to get something like this out. Changban's going to help me at least survive one turn. This is not really looking too good. If I did have not Sun Mo, if I had Liu Xuan, I would be able to kind of lock it out, but I don't think that there's any like feasible way that we can win this duel. I think the best combo here right now, thanks to the fact that I do have Monster Reborn, would be to Reborn the Sun Mo, probably send the Reborn Tengu to the grave, and then get out Liu Xuan, but again, I really can't lock anything in based off of what is going on the field. So this is a very interesting card. Now, again, I think the biggest surprise here is the fact that it was a Drytron deck that basically summoned out 5-headed Link Dragon. It's a card that I believe came out in Dual Overload, the same set that included Relinquish Anima and included Halki Fibrax, among many other cards. We actually might need to get that set again, primarily because we're going to need the Samorg Link in order to kind of finish off the rest of our deck. But the 5-headed Link Dragon, once per turn, it basically banishes cards from our field face down. Or rather, no, it banishes... Oh no, he has to banish 5 cards from his graveyard face down in order to keep it on the field. But 5,000 attack, can't target it with anything, and it's unaffected by cards with the same attribute. So we really can't do anything to it. I'd need a light monster, I believe, or a either a divine attribute, something basically to get over it. And I think that when it comes to games like this, when we have matches like this, it's just better to run something that you could use to tribute, whether that be Apollosa or one of the Kaijus. But that ends off our duel. Now, looking at where the deck is currently, we have kind of like a situation, right? So we're going to need to end up getting, for the final build, which is what you'll see here, we're going to need to end up getting some of the Gusto cards as well as Apex Avian. Now, we also need the rest of the Tri-Brigade cards, and I'm kind of getting sick of opening up, what's this called? Phantom Rage. So the sooner we're able to get the rest of these cards, the better. I think that that's kind of just going to help out our duel, or rather help out our deck overall in the long term. I have no idea how we're going to end up getting double Dragon Lords. That's probably going to be the biggest sort of like kill for the deck, because we definitely need the extra link to search. I just really don't want to buy a box that costs damn near $100 just to get a card that's worth what, maybe not even $5, maybe like $2. So we'll have to see what happens. Either way, we ended up getting 1 win and 1 loss. I'll count that up, and then in the next video we'll have to see if we can get some more Tri-Brigade cards. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys all for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I've been the Artist with the Fro, and that, my friends, is the show. Thanks for watching.